Leave it all on the court. Leave it all on the field. You gotta give it 100. That's from your head to your heel. This is the time that you want it. It's time to jump in and run it. Let's get to jumping and running into securing the deal. This ain't pretend, it's for real. Turn up the temp just a little. With stakes so high,
he's gonna make the throw. It's a touchdown.
Good looking for him. Block throw as always. Mike Evans, he scores again.
Mix it up for the combine. Push it to the limit. How I give it at the combine. Bet I blow your mind when it's lights, camera, showtime.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Combine. We are doing today an NFL recap, starting off things very, very lukewarm, I would say. It was a little bit of a rough weekend, I would say, for NFL fans, pretty much everywhere except for fans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions, who have one of the best days ever. And Kathleen Moore, who's sitting right here. She's sitting right over here. We're doing some NFL recap, okay? We're diving right into Week 7, I believe.
Jess.
So, Kathleen Moore and I are looking at the slate, and our TV monitors decided to break today. So, our graphics are going to go up, but you're not going to see them like up on screen while we talk about them. We're going to be looking around. Hey, maybe there's a delicious little Debbie snack sitting on the desk, because that's what we're looking at.
Ew.
Who's to say? But anyways, we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to be doing some Family Feud Fast Money. So, let's get right into it.
I'm ready.
Slate 1 is right up here on my computer. We're looking at Game 1, Steelers-Bengals, Thursday Night Fumble. Yeah, we absolutely had the icy hot game, okay? Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco takes it somehow, masterful performance. But on the Pittsburgh Steelers side, Pat Freiermuth, 5 receptions on 6 targets for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns, despite playing behind Jonnu Smith.
Insane.
Okay, the next one was Joe Flacco.
Why does he look like Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco right now?
He does. I mean, Kathleen Moore, go ahead and read off those numbers for us.
Yeah, 66% completion rate, passing yards 342, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, completely stellar performance by Joe Flacco. I just don't understand how this was possible behind the Bengals O-line.
Yeah.
Zero support.
Crazy, especially Pittsburgh's such a good defense. But on that note, the reason he had such a good game, Jamar Chase, 16 receptions on 23 targets, 161 receiving yards, and a touchdown. He set the 3rd most receptions by any player in Cincinnati history.
R.I.P. to anyone who got rid of Jamar Chase after, Week 3.
Yeah.
This is tragic.
Very tragic. Okay. But looking on next game, it was in the morning overseas. Rams at Jaguars. Finally, Liam Cohen proved that he's a bum and his team sucks. Devontae Adams leads the Rams en route to a 35-7 win. 5 receptions on 8 targets, 35 yards, 3 tugs.
This is insane.
Hat trick.
This is insane.
Hat trick for the Unk.
I can't believe this. Look at the percentage there. 5 receptions with 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know. Randy Moss stat line, if I've ever seen one.
Oh, my gosh.
It's nuts.
I knew the Jaguars were going to fall apart.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew that this was fraudulent.
Yeah. I think we've all been known. But, okay, moving on to Bears-Saints. Nobody on the Bears had a great day. No. They all had a good enough day. 26 points up on the bum New Orleans Saints. But Rattler found his connection with Chris Olave. Finally, 5 receptions, 7 targets, 98 yards, and 2 tugs for the boy.
He was the entire offense.
He stinks, but somehow he's great yesterday.
I don't know.
Technically 4 days ago from the time of this airing.
I guess so, but this has been his only notable performance.
Only notable one. Nothing. He's just had a bad year the rest of the year. But who's to say? All right, Miami, Cleveland. This is what we got to look at. Okay,
and we're the Cleveland Browns.
Tua threw a pick 6 to one of the worst teams in football. Okay, Browns win 31-6. Horrible.
Ass.
BTA. It was. No, you're fine. It was awful. Okay, but Quinshon Judkins, the big one on the day, 84 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns for the boy. Okay, but how about the Chiefs upsetting the Raiders 31-0? We all saw it coming. Kathleen Moore, what'd you see from Pat Mahomes?
Unfortunately, he's taking form again. He's doing it.
Scary.
How does he do this?
74% completion rate.
How does he just materialize into being a good quarterback every season?
It's tough.
It's unfair.
It's scary.
It's unfair.
I don't like it. This is the 2nd week in a row where he's had over 3 touchdowns and no picks. Or actually, technically,
Chris
3 touchdowns were over.
this is a guy.
Yeah, here's a guy.
Patrick
Mahomes.
So incredible. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks who will do what he does, like Patrick Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes. Hey, it's just what he's like. Me and Kathleen Moore, we know ball. That's what he sounds like. Okay, but they upset, shut out the Las Vegas Raiders. But how about the... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even mention Rashee Rice. Wow, I'm sorry to... You know what? I'm not even going to mention Rashee Rice. Sorry about it, pal.
You felon.
You felon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't deserve a spot in here, felon.
No way.
What a criminal.
Yeah, how could he?
Yeah, you should be behind bars. You should be behind bars. Yeah. All right, but, okay. Next up, we got... Kathleen Moore's Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Minnesota Vikings, putting on a great performance. Okay, how about a 28-22 win against Carson Wentz and the boys?
How about this QBR?
Dude,
How about this QBR, Kai Patton?
82.6% completion rate from Jalen Hurts.
What's that about Jalen Hurts not being able to throw?
82.6% completion rate. I'll have you know, okay, I posted on my Tiki-Taki, and I put a top 10 list of quarterbacks, and Jalen Hurts made that list, and I got clowned for it, and then he did this. I know ball.
How about Devontae Smith owning the Minnesota Vikings? Tyler Brownrigg is in shambles.
9 receptions on 11 targets for 183 yards and a touchdown.
70-yard touchdown catch?
Yeah. But let's go ahead and pop over. How about the other one that averaged 40 yards a catch? I'm sorry, 30 yards a catch. 4 receptions, 6 targets, 121 yards, and 2 tugs for A.J. Brown.
He's so back. He better be happy now. Yeah. I don't want to see another cryptic tweet out of this guy.
He can't. I don't know how you do.
Can we talk real quick about Cooper DeJean going head-to-head with Justin Jefferson? Absolutely stealing that touchdown catch from him. Stealing it. Snatching it.
Exciting whites.
I love that guy.
Which exciting whites are the real exciting whites? Is it the Eagles secondary or is it Jackson Dart and Cam Scat?
I think that there's a difference between the exciting whites and the concerning whites.
Oh, no.
They're just so... Oh. Cam Scatterby scares me.
He does. I don't think I want to be on the same street as that guy at night.
No, I feel like if I saw him walking towards me on a sidewalk, I would cross the street.
That sounds a little bit scary. I don't know if I like.
Happy Halloween. It came early.
Happy Halloween, Cam Scatterbo. I know a bunch of CTE kids are going to dress up like Cam Scatterbo this year.
Yeah.
Very scary.
You'd
Okay.
be a funny Cam Scatterbo.
Me?
Yeah. You have CTE.
Do I?
Probably.
I thought it was ADHD.
I feel like they might be working together on this one.
Oh, hand in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little peanut butter and jelly.
Yep.
All right, but last game of Slate 1, we had the Panthers in New York taking on the Jets.
Such
They win 13-6. It was the worst game I've seen in a long time, 19 points.
Other than the Broncos game.
Oh, that Broncos-Jets game? What was the score of that game, though? It was 13-11. They put up more points than this one.
It's the greatest defensive performance of all time, okay?
I'm sure.
I don't want to hear it.
All right, moving on, Slate 2. Graphic goes up on screen now. Patriots beat the Titans 31-13. No one mentioning over there, but great performance all around. Packers beat the Cardinals by 4 points. Jacoby Brissett, look, he putting in a performance, though.
Brissett.
Is it Brissett?
Jacoby Brissett.
I thought it was Brissett.
Nope.
Brisket. Jacoby Brisket. That'd be a fun little thing. What if you Photoshop Jacoby Brissett as Brisket and you called him Jacoby Brisket?
Yeah,
great idea. Yeah, Matthew Bracker's on it. He says.
I struggle so much because I don't know if Green Bay is actually a good football team.
I don't either.
I can't tell if they're a good football team.
They're either fantastic or they're okay.
Yeah, and I feel like this was okay.
Yeah, it was. But hey. Micah Parsons paying dividends. Got his stats up on screen right now. 4 solo tackles, 1 assisted, 4 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks on the day.
He was hungry.
He was. Said, let me eat, baby. I'm a little hungry. Let me eat. All right, but speaking of Micah Parsons, Cowboys next up at home taking on the Commanders. 22-44. Cowboys upset. Okay, Cowboys beat the Commanders 44-22 in actually what was an upset. Commanders favored -1.5 before the game started. Huge game. I skipped over Trey McBride. Who cares? I'm not talking about him. No. 2 touchdowns, though. Congratulations, Trey McBride.
Whatever.
Finally got a quarterback not named Kyler Murray, and he finds the end zone. Okay. This guy couldn't score with 2 touchdowns all last season with Kyler Murray. Now he's finally...
Insane.
2 touchdowns, 1 game without him. He's just great, and Kyler doesn't use him.
Nope.
We're going to have a talk with Cohen about that. Moving on, though, New York Giants at Denver Broncos. This game was nuts.
Electric game.
Nuts. Okay, Giants go up by like 16 points. Okay, Broncos somehow pitch a comebacks down like 16 points. And then Giants score last second, 37 seconds left. Jackson Dart runs in a touchdown. I go, see, this is why this kid's going to be a stud in the future. And all of a sudden, here comes Bo Nix. Leads drive all the way down the field, kick a last second field goal. Will Lutz gets in there. And 33-32 final score.
Missing the extra point by the Giants, it was just... Like, you sealed your own fate. And
it was insane.
That is the New York Giants I know.
That is the New York Giants we know and love.
That is the New York Giants we know.
Okay, but moving forward, Colts upset beat the Chargers 38-24. Jonathan Taylor, the big one on the day, 19 touches for 94 rushing yards, 38 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. Another hat trick for this guy. And then... next up, Matthew Bracker has photoshopped Jacoby Brissett on brisket. Can we switch to the producer cam? Can we show the people? This is what Jacoby Brissett would look like
if he was brisket.
If he was brisket. I don't know if we can see that very well, but we'll put it in.
It's pretty funny.
But lastly, before we get out of here, 49ers beat the Falcons 20-10. I think everybody saw it coming. And finally, Monday Night Football predictions. We're going to make it super quick. Bucks at Lions, Texans at Seahawks. Kathleen Moore, give me your picks.
I'm taking Lions to hand the Bucks their second loss on the year.
All right.
I think Amon-Ra is going to have a great game.
All right.
Versus the Bucks.
Don't like it.
Are we doing score?
Nope. Sure.
Okay. I'm going 27-24.
Lions?
Yes.
Okay, and then Texans Seahawks.
Texans Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks on this one.
Okay.
Texans defense is really good, so I don't necessarily think this is going to be a high-scoring game whatsoever.
Yep.
Let's go 17-14.
Okay, I don't hate that. All right, Bucks Lions. Give me 31-28. Bucks. Okay, I like them making a big push. Lions taking a 2-point conversion at the end, try to make a 3-point game. Nothing happens. Seattle Texans. Give me the Seahawks. Okay, give me a little bit of a more high-scoring game, but give me 24-17.
Okay, I don't hate it either.
But unfortunately, we are going to get out of here because Scott Harris has to get on Triple G in a second, and we are going to move on and do a little bit of Family Feud fast money action with Francisco and Matthew Brackers.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your show, but I want to give you a little rundown of everything we do here at the Hitting the Field Network. My name's Nick Cohen, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field, our flagship show heading into season 21. Live streaming every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we talk about anything and everything sports. Tuesdays, we have season 3 of Girls Got Game.
Hosts Katie Sue Christensen and Mia Flores discuss all the biggest topics in women's sports.
On Wednesdays, make sure to tune into Season 7 of The Combine, hosted once again by Ty Patton. This podcast dives deep into every detail about the NFL season. Next on Thursdays, we live stream Season 11 of HTF Bets, brought to you by Andrew Gregg, Diego Ortiz, and Ben Huber. Any sports betting questions? I'll let the pros answer those on Thursday. Then TGIF, because we have new episodes of Season 9 of Nighttime, hosted again by Matthew Bracker and Kathleen Moore. Nighttime keeps you up to date on all UCF and collegiate sports. Penultimately, Edgar Rodriguez and Patrick De Leon are back for Season 2 of HTFC. Soccer is a year-round sport, so make sure not to miss HTFC. Lastly, end your week on Sundays with our vlog squad, asking the hard-hitting questions and letting you behind the scenes of our studio days. Make sure to follow us on our social medias like Instagram and TikTok to stay updated on all HTFN news. Remember to subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube, leave a like and comment, and with that, I think we're ready for your next segment. I've been Nick Cohen, and enjoy the rest of your show.
Hola, mis amigos. I'm not doing this again. We tried to film segment 2, and then our thing died, so we had to restart and do it again. But it's no issue, or we're not pointing any fingers towards the GOAT, Kathleen Moore, who's in the producer chair, who is taking over for Scott Harris currently right now. She is the GOAT, and I owe her a pumpkin spice latte or something
No, I don't
similar.
want a pumpkin spice latte.
A coffee from Starbucks. We have to make that well known across the verse that is legitimate and in place. Also, prepare for Kathleen Moore and I's Halloween costume. We're doing a Halloween costume together, okay, and it's going to be the best Halloween costume anybody's ever seen, although maybe 20 people get the reference. Anyways, we were here with Francisco Vera, and we were sitting here talking a second ago about different funny ways to say things, like Home Depot, Body City. We're having fun with it. Francisco Vera is the man, except for the shirt that he's wearing. I'm not a huge fan. Not a Florida Panthers guy. Yeah, I'm not a Cats guy. I'm a Lightning guy. But you know what? Agree to disagree, because we got a fun segment that we're both looking forward to working on, okay? Indeed. We are doing Family Feud's Fast Money, okay? But We have 2 people that are going to be working on this, just like they do in the show. We have 5 questions. Answers have already been gathered by a survey of HTF people. Okay, and as I ask you these questions, you're going to give me your answers.
Okay.
I'm not going to... Actually, you know what? I will tell you how many points you get beforehand. And then Matthew Bracker is going to come in afterwards, make his picks, and we'll see if you guys can cross the 200 mark. Okay? I think you may or may not be able to. I wouldn't say it's tough, but looking down the list, there's a lot of them that, the number one answer is only 25 out of 100.
Okay.
So we're going to have to try our best here to get that. Okay. Are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to pull my phone out. Fast money is 30 seconds. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
Okay.
Okay?
So
you
60
are
seconds
going
for
to
everything.
have 60 seconds for everything, including my question reading. You got a bag pull.
Okay. All right.
It's got to be quick. You ready?
Yes.
All right. First question. It's going to start after this first question. Name a controversial professional football player not named O.J. Simpson.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. Okay. A, B. Complete this player's name. Josh what?
Allen.
Josh Allen. Okay. You open Uber Eats. What's the first restaurant that you look at?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Okay. You break up with your girlfriend. How long until you can talk to other people?
God.
And you have time. You can sit and think on this one for a little bit. You have a lot of time.
I don't know.
So you want to pass on it for now?
I'll do a month.
Okay, 1 month.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Tell me something you want your girlfriend to do to your face.
Kiss it.
Kiss it. Okay. Ooh. Time freezes at 48 seconds.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to read off your answers and how many points you got, and then we're going to
Okay.
see what Matthew Bracker has to make up.
Okay.
I said, name a controversial professional football player not named O.J. Simpson. You said Antonio Brown. 0 points.
Oh, my
Nobody
God.
said Antonio Brown. That feels so crazy. Okay. Complete this player's name. Josh what? You said Allen. That was the number 1 answer. Okay.
Wonderful.
65 points to your
Ooh.
name. That was a huge one to get.
Good pull.
You open Uber Eats. Where's the first restaurant you look? You said Taco Bell. That gives you 5 points. That was towards the bottom, but it's still points are points. Okay. You break up with your girlfriend. How long until you talk to other people? You said 1 month. That was the number 1 answer.
Marvelous.
25 points.
Marvelous.
Okay, and finally, you said, tell me something you want your girlfriend to do to your face. You said, kiss it.
Yeah.
0 points on that one. Okay, we're looking for something specific. I know Kathleen Moore knows what it is.
I know what it is.
You know what it
I
is?
just didn't want to say it.
Okay, don't say it out loud because Matthew Bracker's going to have to answer in a little bit. But, okay, you got 65 points on Josh Allen, 5 points on Taco Bell, and 25 points on 1 month. You were looking at 95 points
Yeah.
for your first round. So Matthew
Okay.
Bracker needs 105 points in order to keep consistency. Now,
Okay.
we're going to bring you back here
All right.
after... Actually, I can have you sit in here. As long as you don't say anything.
I'll
You promise
stay-
not to say anything?
I'll stay quiet.
All right. We can let Matthew Bracker in. Come on in, Matthew Bracker. Okay, Matthew Bracker.
Yeah.
Matthew Bracker just came in. He sat down. Okay, he's going to participate in Fast Money. All right, now the first round, Francisco Vera.
Hang on. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
Thank you for asking.
I just figured, you know.
Yeah, what a nice
I'm a
person.
guest on the show, yeah.
I love the shirt you're wearing today.
Thank you. My girlfriend got it for me at a Goodwill. I love silly shirts. It says, "What happens in the trailer park stays at the trailer park." And I just feel like that's kind of Matthew.
I feel like it's a little dirty and grimy a little bit, wouldn't you say, Kathleen Moore?
Well,
yes,
I'm
ma'am,
a
she
freak
would.
Bob, so
oh, you
that's
are a freak
kinda
Bob a
just
little
my
bit.
thing.
But all right, going into this.
Yeah.
We're playing Fast Money. First round, Francisco Vera got you 95 points out of his 100.
All right.
So you need 105 points to clutch this one up. He got 2 out of 5 number 1 answers,
Okay.
but there are 3 more out there.
Oh,
Okay, you have 5 questions, 60 seconds to answer all the questions. The timer starts from the second I finish the first question.
Okay.
Do you think you're good?
No.
Okay. The only other rule I will say is if you give me a number 1 answer, I'm going
Yeah.
to tell you to give me a different one.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if you get an answer that he picked already.
Yeah, you'll say, "Shut up."
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, yeah. Make
All
sure
right.
to really, like, scream at me. so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
stop.
yeah.
All right, bet.
Yep. All right.
What?
Are you ready?
She's making a face.
All right, I'm going to read it.
All right, here we go.
Number 1, name a controversial professional football player not named O.J. Simpson. Time starts now.
A.J. Brown.
AJ Brown?
Yeah. No. Antonio Brown. Oh my God.
Already answered.
Fudge.
Controversial.
Controversial. AJ Brown's controversial. Sure, let's do that.
All
No,
right.
it's not.
All right. Well, you want to pass?
No, I'll do Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one. Finish this name, Josh. What?
Josh?
Josh what?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Nope. Number one. You've already picked it.
Dude, oh my gosh. Josh Allen the second.
Yeah, Josh Hines Allen is
Josh
another
Hines
answer.
Allen.
That's a
Yes,
good one.
okay, yes.
Okay. Number 3. You open Uber Eats. Where's the first restaurant you look?
Chipotle. No, Wingstop.
Chipotle or Wingstop?
Chipotle.
Okay. You break up with your girlfriend. How long until you talk to other people?
About like 3 months.
3 months? Okay. All right, last question. Tell me something you want your girlfriend to do to your face.
I'm gonna say sit on it.
Yes! Sit on it!
Oh. Boom!
Bang!
That's
I've been waiting on that.
That's stressful.
I knew it was coming.
That's
I knew
really
it was
stressful.
coming. I was waiting on that. And you did finish it. I didn't stop the timer, but I was out there doing the splits. You did
Yeah.
get it in time. Okay, now,
Oh my God.
here's the tough part is we have to see if you clutched. You needed
I don't think I
105 points.
I
in
couldn't
order
think
to
of
get
a
this.
controversial one. I'm gonna
Okay.
be real. I heard Shay say Travis Kelce.
Now, the first
So I
question.
did do that.
Name a controversial professional football player not named O.J. Simpson. You said Travis Kelce. That gets you 0 points. The number one answer was Aaron Hernandez.
Oh my God. I didn't know we were going like that realm.
Bro,
Number one answer was-
O.J.
we talked
Simpson
about-
was the only thing you couldn't say.
Okay, but we
can
can say Aaron Hernandez. He's a murderer too. What are we talking about?
All right, number 2.
What?
Complete this player's
Oh, he's
name.
not
Josh
here.
what? You said Josh Allen the second. We gave you Josh Hines Allen. That gets you 20 points. The number one answer was Josh Allen.
All right.
Okay, you open Uber Eats. Where's the first restaurant you look? You said Chipotle. You almost said Wingstop. That was the number 4 answer.
Okay.
Chipotle, the number 2 answer.
Oh, boom.
20 points. Or actually, I'm sorry. That was the number 1 answer. 35
Hey.
points for Chipotle. Okay, so 55 points.
Oh yeah.
You had 95. You need 50 more points to get this. Okay. You break up with your girlfriend. How long until you talk to other people? You said 3 months. That gets you 15 points. Okay. The number 1 answer was 1 month.
Dang.
Okay. Which Francisco Vera gave me.
You gotta you gotta give yourself time to grow. You gotta
Okay.
give yourself time to grow by yourself.
Now, I
You know
will
what I'm
say
saying?
2 people said night of, which I think is crazy.
Who said that?
I can't say. I can't say. I can't
a couple
say.
ideas.
But
have a
okay, the
couple
last question. You're down 35 points right now from your goal. You question was, tell me something you want your girlfriend to do to your face. You said sit on it. That was the number 1 answer with 80 points. 80 points.
Yeah, we
80
did it.
points. You got it with 80 points. 80 points.
Wow.
80 points. Dude, 80 points. I asked 20 people and then, fixed up the thing. 18 of them said sit on it.
Oh, wow.
The other ones that they said were, actually, no, I'm sorry. 16 of them, I think, said. Yeah, 16 said it. 2 people said insult me. 1 person said feed me. And another person said do skincare on me.
Okay, so
We
they don't-
have freaky
Yeah.
friends.
They don't get the
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one said kiss it. 'Cause that's what I
Kiss it.
said.
Yeah. And you didn't get it? You didn't get no
I
points?
got no points.
Dang.
Yeah, you got no points.
No
That's
points.
messed up.
You got no points. You got no points. You got no points.
For the record, I do not think Travis Kelce. I think Travis Kelce is boring as hell. That is boring man. I don't like Travis Kelce.
Was that be 20?
Yeah.
And that would be.
So wait.
I'm,
okay.
I'm doing some math in my head right now. 35.
Who could
Wow. Okay. That's kind of nuts. If you hadn't gotten Josh Hines Allen and 3 months, despite sit on it, you would have been
Wow.
off by 5 points. Dang. You pulled the other 2.
That's crazy.
What a pull. Okay, Kathleen Moore showing me the time and saying, we got to get out of here. You know what's crazy? This is going to be a short episode. This is the first time, I think, in years that we've been short. Like, we were always like 35 minutes, 39 minutes, 45 minutes. Right now, we're sitting at like, what, 23?
22. Yeah.
Taylor Swift number.
we could fill up the
I
time.
don't know about
We can
you.
fill up the time. Let's
But
just
I'm
chat.
feeling 22. Real quick, before we go,
Yeah.
what song do we want to sing to the folks before we get out of here?
I don't know. You got any? So bye Goodbye, Miss America.
No.
What?
I'm
You
not.
don't like
I'm
that
not an
song?
American
Can
podcast.
I can
love
I
that
can I make a
song.
suggestion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Home and now.
Home and now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I'm so far down.
Follow me. All right,
Kathleen Moore told us that's all we got. That was great. That was a great little thing.
Hey, shout out Bo
what?
Nick, shout out RJ Harvey, by the way.
Shout out both of them. Shout out
all of them.
Kathleen Moore for giving us a suggestion.
Yay.
What a suggestion. You know, hey, thank you, Kathleen Moore, for directing today. What a good job she did. Yeah, okay. But anyways, that's all the time we got. We're getting out of here. We'll see you next week. Thanks to Francisco Vera. Thanks to Matthew Bracker. Thanks to Kathleen Moore. Thanks to Scott Harris. And we'll be back next Wednesday. See you then. Woo! I can't believe y'all pulled it with that last one.
Yeah.